Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have. Before we get off to the big stuff, there's this is still a pretty big ticket item. Nucleon Quest MPG Jinrai. I feel bad for all the MPG Jinrai buyers because the breaking tabs seem to be a really commonplace issue. Hopefully Takara is sorting them out with replacement pieces, and I really hope that this new version has that issue corrected. Just the most vicious frame. I feel like we've been asking for TF1 deleted scenes. I was thinking more like romantic mega-op moments, some cursed yaoi. Who is asking for a more vicious execution? This is actually crazy. You watch the extended cut and it literally only adds this scene. I wonder if they have it animated so that his body just flops over. Like imagine the head like rolls over to Arachnid. She just stomps on it. That'd be pretty epic. Announcing a repaint for a figure that hasn't even come out yet, that's kind of a new step. I'm not a Monster Hunter girly, so I don't know if this is like something that the Rathalos ever looked like. Sword's pretty neat though. Looking a little vapor wavy. I do love monochrome with a splash of color. I did already cancel my Rathalos though. I wanted blockies more, so. Ooh! The Earthspark Soundwave does in fact look incredible. When we saw him in the box, the legs weren't fully visible, so it's nice to see that any concerns about kibble were misplaced. This looks pretty clean. I imagine it's going to be a little hollow on the backside, but you know, so's your mom. And the jet mode is gorgeous. I love stealth bomber alt modes. Is this wave even gonna be in stores though? Like I still have yet to see Prowl anywhere. All the Earthspark stuff is still wave 1 and the wave 2 reissues of wave 1 figures. No Prowl, no Aftermath, no Jawbreaker. I'm assuming it'll be the same situation for hashtag. Wait, no, she doesn't even have eyes? Like I get it, whatever. I'm not that bothered. It's a cute little pickup truck. I almost said dump truck. It's a cute little pickup truck. This looks super neat. I love how simple, like this looks like a great pocket toy, and it's a pretty neat looking trailer. I am curious, do the missiles go in here? This does not look like the hole that these will be shoved into, but I do love the shape of the whole thing. Has a very sleek aerodynamic kind of design to the point that I really was considering getting it. However, they do have the MSRP listed. I thought they did. Chad, is she stupid? Oh my god, why is he sitting on it like that? I could have sworn I saw somewhere. Oh no, it's literally right here. Oh my, wear your glasses, woman. $39.99. I thought the tariffs were supposed to fix things like this. I can see this being heavily discounted. If it's not the end of the world. Not gonna break my heart if I can never get my hands on it, but hopefully this will be a fun episode of Discount Dive at some point in the indeterminate future. I'm gonna hazard a guess 6 to 7 months from now it'll still be shelf warming. Brad. I'm assuming that you put the whiskers in, but the holes in his face are... Hey, run the Breaking Bad clip again.
Why are you blue?
Is there like an MSRP? $46? I beg your pardon? How big is it? I mean, it's cool. Look, it either has to be big enough to justify the price or small enough to fit in a jar, which will, you know, then justify the price in a different way. And the big news for this week was, of course, MegaCon. Shoutouts to friend of the channel, Air Commander Tar. TFP Forever on Instagram. You should follow him. He does photography. He was there in person, so we've got some nice B-roll playing right now. Ooh. Some closer looks at Mr. Stater himself. I don't know. They look so small. They look so small for the amount they are. I do appreciate that Long Haul is a chunky little fella. He looks like a smart fella, not a fart smella. And once again, Hasbro topping New Age. Not in that way. Not like topping, though. You know what I meant. Hasbro doing better than New Age with the head articulation. From the stock images, it looks like you can tilt up those little back panels a little bit so they're not in the way of his head. Tar said that seeing them like in person, and I think he even got to hold one in hand, they're more fun than they look. So I am banking on that to be the case. These are more flattering images though, I will say. This is some good lighting. I'm really hung up on the lack of wrists though. It's been like 11 years since Combiner Wars and we still haven't gotten to that point.
It smells a little fishy.
I hope I have the good sense to edit that one out. Maybe he's growing on me a little bit. They do appear to have pretty deep ankle tilts. That's nice. I think it would be perfect karma if the moment I got him in hand, I like fell in love with him and then he ended up being on my like top however many of the year. What an enemies to lovers type romance that would be. I will say, and I know it's like toy accurate, possibly animation accurate, I hate all bone crushers that do this. Do not put the panel up behind his head. It doesn't look good. I claimed in a previous video that this was AI. I don't know if there's any actual proof of that, but I don't think it's jumping the gun necessarily, because something does look supremely off about this. Devastator looks good. I saw a digibash someone did on Blue Sky of him like all colored up, and it does look very good like that, but he's honestly a little smaller than I was expecting. I love all the greebling though. This is a lot of nice surface detail. I hope Scavenger's good. He's been traditionally like in the sets that I have, almost always Scavenger's my favorite of the set. I don't know anything about the character. The toy's always fun. Yeah, that is a delicious, like, lickable level of surface detailing. We appreciate this quite a bit, I would say. Quite curious to see how Scavenger and Mixmaster look in their robot modes. Got the gun on Mixmaster's front. That's interesting. I wonder if they all have neat little weapon storage. Every new image I see of Knight Prime makes me feel validated for pre-ordering him. He looks so good. God, clean your display cases. Is this dust? Hasbro, you're better than this. Superion looking pretty okay. Nowhere near good enough for me to even consider going in on it, but I imagine if you leave him up on the shelf in combined mode, you'll probably be a happy camper. My beloved. He looks so silly. I am in love with this mode. It's such an odd design. Complimentary, obviously. Ooh, Mommy. God, that's so much dust. Mommy deserves better than that. Oh, I don't even know if I noticed that she had green eyes before. She does in fact have wrists, so she's better than the Constructicons. Prima also looking good. I feel like he looks like Kit Mundi. What's the Star Wars guy? I've said this before, haven't I? It's a very long head. Why the long face? Said the face shrinking guy. I appreciate like 3 of the same picture. I'm watching a stop motion. He's moving. He's so quick. I'm so tired. Oh, Jesus. Just the most unpleasant to look at. Always so horrible to look at. I think the proportions on the prime... Is that Evan? Look at him right there. Peter Piper picked a pickle till his pepper... I think the proportions on the prime changer looked a little bit better. Like he was more squat and tiny, kind of like I think Bumblebee did look in the movie. But I mean, the posability on this looks incredible. Waist, ankles, cankles. Does he have wrists? Do we have confirmed or unconfirmed wrists? I just hope the transformation's fun. Evan is definitely the best looking thing in this picture. This truck is on the exact opposite side of the spectrum. Dear Lord. More Evan forehead. Let's go. Can we see if there are wrists? They look like different... no. I don't think there are wrists. I hate this. I hate it so much. Ooh. That is a delicious looking shade of clear red plastic. Oh my god. God, his thighs are thick. Freaking put my head where the TFW logo is. Am I right, gamers? I will say it still looks like... Yeah, no, the light piping does not look like it's particularly conducive to piping light, because these are some pretty intense lights and it doesn't even look like it's getting any out. That's a little bit of a bummer. Could have gotten some sound wave optics on him, but alas. Or they could have just done this. This looks gorgeous. I really, genuinely... Who is cleaning these? Do you need like a maid? I have like a maid outfit. I would do this for like I'd accept like 19 an hour. I'll clean them, I'll pose them. I won't even steal most of them. Evan, if you're watching this, please. I don't know what there's left to say about him, honestly. Does he have light piping? If he has light piping, I might cry. That looks like an unlit light piping. God, hoping and praying. Ooh, he looks way better out of renders. Shoulders up, he looks like a decent fun time, honestly. And I love that shade of red. Is it the same as the Optimus? I mean, it would make sense if they're molded from the same color plastic. I want to like pet this thing. I want to give it little like head rubs. Is there something wrong with me? I don't know. It just looks like a little Pokemon, like a little pal, a little caterpillar with wheels, you know? Just want to like hide it in my mouth where nobody can hurt it except my teeth, I guess. God, that's a gorgeous box. This is me when I squeeze the blue Gatorade bottle too hard. Yawn, 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 yawn. Wait, actually? Why does he have handsome Squidward face? Oh my god, what is wrong with them? They're mogging too hard. They've been looks-maxing. Although he should probably get a wig. I hate the aerial bots. I'm not afraid to say it. We've talked about a lot of these ad nauseum. They still look good. He especially. This color, it looks like it's dry brushed. It is gorgeous. Very excited. I was hoping, I was praying. I wanted the HASLAB to be Primus so that I didn't have to buy it. No, we're 5 for 5 on Transformers HASLABs. Because obviously I'm gonna buy this. Obviously. LIOKAISER himself. LIOKAISER Soze. Is this anything? Obviously we're still in render stages and some of the individual bots do look a little bit silly. I think it's funny how even their CAD models are posed so terribly. This looks a little bit cheap. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I do love that they all come with their little breasts. Oh my god. I appreciate that they all come with their breast masters. Love that you can just see his angry little lion face. Again with the hollow forearms and the ball joint wrists. It's not a great look. There are definitely some complaints to be made here. But I don't know. I'm I'm just so excited. I've always loved LIOKAISER's design, and I hate Iron Factory, so this is like saving me from purchasing that when I actively don't want to. I absolutely adore how thick this man is. Kill Bison gotta be one of the best names and the best head sculpts in all of Transformers, maybe. Love the color too. This is gorgeous. I can't wait to see how this looks in person. And we even get Death Cobra. Does he not have a breast? Did he get a mastectomy? Is it mastectomy? Double mastectomy? Maybe it's in another picture, because I know, like, we get pictures of his robot mode too. But yeah, he can either be a shoulder cannon or he can be the left arm. Very neat that they're including that extra member. This image is very funny to me. Why is it just so much blank space by Taylor Swift? And I believe we get more info on him later, so I'll save more thoughts for later. More Gray Devastator, and a lot of people seem to be alight about what he looks like from behind. Me personally, I don't like to judge people based on back shots, but you know, maybe I'm a different kind of woman. That's pretty funny though. Yeah, that's a big bahongus for sure. Holy cow. I don't know. I'm never too bothered by combiner kibble. It's less so that long haul is sticking out so much, and more so that there's nothing up here to compensate. You can't even say he looks like a hunchback. It looks like he has like a growth. I'm curious to see how this all transforms, but I kind of thought that having like the extra leg piece that's not part of any of the robots was to prevent situations like this. So some people are saying that it's mistransformed. Maybe that's true. I'm gonna reserve my judgment. It's just a gray prototype. We shall see. Yeah, scrolling through this was like I got like legitimately emotional just from excitement. You get all the LIOKAISER stuff. You can have his dang nunchaku if we get to 16k. I'm hopeful that we hit that. Is that a dang crotch pivot? Can he pelvic thrust? Evangelist is gonna love this one. This looks like a well-posed CAD. We get Death Cobra in his dang shoulder mode, his dang arm mode. It's very clearly just like a a helicopter. Is Death Cobra the only character who can legitimately say they identify as an attack helicopter without being a cringe transphobe? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the bell as well. Subscribe to my Patreon. I think Hellbat can also become a shoulder cannon, which will be pretty neat. Ooh. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Little unflattering shape-wise, but kind of what I look like in the mirror. That's a pretty nice looking copter mode. Do the breasts have names? Misogynists at the strip club be like, oh, those are some dinky little wings. Oh my goodness. This one, I'm assuming they changed because the HE double hockey sticks word is bad. I do not like how positively nefarious this face looks. It just kind of looks like a scary Dracula face. Once again, 3 of the same picture. This, like, I almost teared up. I've been wanting affordable Hearts of Steel figures for literal years, and the fact that people are already whining about them, are you, like, I'm not saying you can't criticize Hasbro. I'm not saying everything they do is perfect, but dog, these look splendid. I just spit all over the mic, and I do not understand where all of the hatred is coming from. Probably low self-esteem and mommy issues. I will concede the vehicle mode on Starscream, a little bit kibble heavy. Have you no wonder in your heart? Have you no joy? Does he have wheels? Have you no wheels? Wait, oh my god. Like, I was already gonna buy this, but if Starscream has tiny little dinky little wheels, oh. And the box art is stunning. Look at that. Oh, I wanna lick it till all the ink comes off. Oh my goodness. We got Space Bridge for stuff that we already knew was coming. We'll be getting Excellion simply because he was a big childhood toy. They just Google Cybertron sideways and take the first image. You can even see the white outline around him. Dog, guys. Again, I'll do this for 19 an hour. Like, let me do this. Help me help you. I believe they're listed as G1 Sandstorm and G1 Slugslinger. I'm curious if it's, like, retro reissues, or if they're just doing like a cartoon deco of Sandstorm. A reissue of Titans Return Slugslinger would be pretty neat. I already have him, but it's a good toy. I could be persuaded. Oh my god, if they do Trigger Happy again, would make my happy. I don't know. We knew about these listings, but I'm no less excited for them. I really hope it's Siege Hound and not the Earthrise /86 /Autobot 5-pack one, because Siege Hound has significantly better hand feel and tolerances. This is apparently going to be Titans Return Weirdwolf, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but you know. Oh, I just threw up in my mouth. Need him for the Pretender shelf. I have no first-hand experience with Devastation, so I don't think I'll be buying these, but I'm happy for the people who can troop build these. Apparently the ground troops don't have any clear plastic on them, which is, makes me wish that I wanted these. Very clever of them to gatekeep some cassettes with Perceptor, because, you know, obviously we already did 86 Perceptor, so now they're tricking us into buying it again, because obviously we want to complete our cassette collection. Little bit scummy, but it doesn't affect me personally, because I already sold my 86 Perceptor, so be happy to have him back in the collection. Can we get some more Evan fan cam? He looks so good. I'm so emotional. Oh my god. Am I actually tearing up? What a stupid... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's all that I've wanted. Literally the only thing that I would like to know is whether or not this is a waist swivel. Everything else, perfect. Gorgeous. Cannot wait. And a surprising winner, because I don't like the bulkhead mold very much, but this looks significantly better. If the clear plastic here is an insert instead of the entire chest being clear plastic, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna positively freak out, princess. Is it a solid piece with just clear plastic inserts and a huge light piping block? And he looks like a silly little fireman. Definitely getting him. I mean, he's already on pre-order. Evan Handcam. Can he schmoove in shark mode? Is his tail posable? Oh my god. I can't believe I'm genuinely getting emotional about this. Oh my god, he looks so good. I love Skybite. I love Skybite so much. Oh my god, yeah. I can get a little wiggle out of him. This is not even something I was expecting. Got all the shark-based detail. The head tilts down and there's... Oh my god. I am filled with an overwhelming sort of joy. That sure looks like a waist swivel. Got his shark abs. Let's go. He's been working out. I really hope they do this in Cybershark. I hope they make up like things to repaint it into. Please have a waist swivel. If he has a waist swivel, he'll be perfect. Because it looks like he has a wrist swivel. God, I'm happy. I'm so excited. And then more prototype stuff. We actually have like a very early, I'm assuming, LIOKAISER. Lots of surface detailing for an early render. Or I guess an early prototype. You know what I meant. We love that he's a cat girl. Ooh, nice deep ankles. Deep and wide. Deep and wide. There's an ankle tilting deep and wide. Can we get some back shots, please? Smaller than Devastator. Do they have another combiner for scale? Zoom and enhance. What's this person's mail notification? Does it say Entertainment Earth? Oh my god. We got a real TF fan in here. I'm assuming that there's gonna be like a back cover, or perhaps like you just turn the head around. Maybe the arms do something different, but oh my god. Little back facing papoose. More Evan fan cam. Is this the 2D stand? Cardboard cutout. That's really funny. I will say he looks like significantly less dumb and chunky here. These look like normal proportions. Wait, does he just have the combiner thighs hanging off his back? It looks so funny in this 2D model. I'm having like perspective problems. Oh, the boobs! They're so little. I love Transformers whose whole thing is they have like little guys with them. I say this with all seriousness. This packaging is cinema. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. So they come in like a 2-pack inside a sleeve, and then you can put them I'm gonna throw up from excitement. Are you kidding me? Everything else in the world is so terrible right now. But this, it really is the little things. Oh yeah, and then all the pre-orders and such. Guess how many it was all of them. I will say, it did not feel great spending $90 on these two when the Mecha Invasion set, also of these two, costs exactly the same. I feel like it used to be a pretty common argument like, oh, you can't compare Hasbro and third party. The prices are so inflated. Sorry, buddy, this is not your mom's Sonic search history. Inflation is not relevant here. This is the same price, and no shot is it the same value for money. And yeah, he's looking neat. That really does look like solid plastic. I'm hopeful. I'm all in on the rescue bots now. I have medics and the cop one. And of course, we also get Bumblebee and Megatron. I will say, slight complaint, the gunmetal here leans a little closer to like a yucky poopy brownish than maybe I would enjoy. And it's not helped by the Games Workshop-y gray that goes with it. Colors aside though, this design is peak. Who needs him to be a gun anymore? He can be a dang old artillery cannon. And Bumblebee's cute, whatever. We've gotten toys with this before. This is the big ticket for me. Do we get to see Megatron and Optimus near to each other? I hope the scale is good. No back kibble either, that's nice. I just love that he's so covered with goth spikes. Yeah, Bumblebee looks fine. I'm not as excited. Like, I have never experienced the MMC versions of this or this, so that'll be a neat new experience for me. But I have the really accursed Thomas the Tank Engine version of this. But if the transformation is fun on this, I'll immediately like it more, because the transformation of the Thomas one, not very nice. This looks like solid plastic. Doesn't look like painted clear plastic. Oh my god, are they learning their lesson? Please, Hasbro, please. Baby girl, like solid plastic, please. You know what? Maybe this just isn't a great environment for light piping, because no shot does that not carry light. Maybe there's still hope for Red Alert. Also, what did they do here? Such a nice shade of purple, too. Oh, and the gradient in the gray? That's gotta be a waist swivel, right? It looks a little... or maybe that's just the legs. LIOKAISER Cybertruck. Oh my god, he looks so smooth. I mean, it's neat that they brought them, but they look very funny. So not significantly bigger than a combiner or his combiner. Okay. And it's $300, but 6 members if we don't unlock Death Cobra, 7 members if we do. I think the math came out to like 42 per figure. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad about that. It's a little cheaper than the Iron Factory, and I hate Iron Factory, so maybe they look a little bigger than Deluxe, honestly. I don't know. I'll reserve judgment. I'm not too pressed about scale, but like, you know, for $300, you'd kind of be hoping to get a pretty big package. Okay, Megatron is at least bigger than Bumblebee. I really wish they'd put Megatron and Optimus together, though. Give me a bigger Megatron, please. Starscream does not appear to have wrists. Oh, do none of them have wrists? That's a little bit of a bummer. I think Optimus and Starscream are going up for pre-order on the 11th. I don't know if we've gotten confirmed MSRP. I'm gonna guess $50. Yeah, no wrists on Optimus. Decent ankles though, that's nice. Does not look like Megatron has wrists either. Dang shame. Nor does Bumblebee. Okay, so they're a no wrist gang, but unlike the 86 Constructicons, it looks like they're gonna be a grand old time. I cannot get over how much I love this. Oh my god. I love weird out there oh my god, and the wheels roll. And yeah, it's a little bit like he's begging, he's pleading on his knees. Oh, here he is with Deathsaurus. So he's only a little bigger than Deathsaurus. I've never seen Victory, so I don't know how that is in scale with the show. But again, scale doesn't impress me that much. Like, I'm happy to have the core class Dino King next to him. So, oh, and Hellbat's on the shoulder. Seems like a pretty decent arm. I will probably mostly keep Elbat on the arm though, and Death Cobra on the shoulder. I feel like part of LIOKAISER's whole appeal is how symmetrical he looks, and this breaks up the symmetry. So more classic Evan fan cam. Bust statue convoy. What for? That seems as good a note as any to end off on. God, I'm excited for this year in Transformers, and only Transformers. I feel your heart beat to the beat of the drums. Boom, boom. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone.